This is VOA News. I'm Diane Roberts. The Rapid Support Forces, or RSF, said a formal ceasefire agreement, which was due to expire at midnight, would be extended for a further 72 hours, quote, in response to international, regional, and local calls. Despite the extension and series of ceasefires secured by mediators, the sounds of gunfire echoed in Khartoum on Sunday. Sudan's rival military forces accuse each other of fresh violations of the ceasefire. The deadly conflict rumbled on for a third week despite warnings of a slide towards catastrophic civil war. More than 500 people have been killed and thousands wounded since a long simmering power struggle between the Sudanese army and the paramilitary RSF erupted into conflict on April 15th. The fighting pits the forces of Army Chief Abdel Fattah al-Burhan against his ex-deputy Mohammed Hamdan Daglo, who commands the Rapid Support Forces. Officers from the local and state police, as well as the FBI, are still looking for the man they say shot to death 5 neighbors in the U.S. state of Texas. Law enforcement released a photo of and named the suspect Sunday. Officials combed the property where the 38-year-old suspect, Francisco Oropesa, lives. Authorities say he used an AR-15 style rifle in the shooting late Friday. Police said all 5 victims, the youngest, who was 8 years old, were from Honduras. There were a total of 10 people in the house when the attack took place. Police said they were all believed to be living in the house, but were not members of a single family, according to the FBI. This is VOA News. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said on Sunday that Turkish intelligence forces killed Islamic State leader Abu Hussein al-Qurayshi in Syria. Erdogan said in an interview with a Turkish broadcaster, quote, "This individual was neutralized as part of an operation by the Turkish National Intelligence Organization in Syria," end quote. Erdogan said the intelligence organization had pursued Qurayshi for a long time. Syrian local and security sources said the raid took place in a northern Syrian town controlled by Turkey-backed rebel groups and was one of the worst affected in the February 6th earthquake that hit both Turkey and Syria. Relatives and friends attended the funeral of 2 young members of the same family on Sunday, killed as a result of a Russian strike in the central Ukrainian city of Uman. Dozens paid their respects for the victims in a small church near the site of the Friday attack. Ukraine's interior minister said that 2 missiles slammed into the apartment building with 6 children among the dead. He added that 22 of the 23 bodies recovered had been identified and 2 women remained missing. The Vatican is involved in a peace mission to try to end the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, Pope Francis said on Sunday, declining to give further details. The Pope told reporters during a flight home after a 3-day visit to Hungary that he's willing to do everything that has to be done. The Pope added that he had spoken about the situation in Ukraine with Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban and with a representative of the Russian Orthodox Church in Budapest. Since Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022, Francis has pleaded for peace practically on a weekly basis and has repeatedly expressed a wish to act as a broker between Kyiv and Moscow. His offer has so far failed to produce any breakthrough. Canada's largest public strike is causing immigration issues for thousands. As the strike by federal workers approaches its 3rd week, thousands of people are in immigration limbo amid canceled hearings and stalled applications, which could make it harder for the country to compete for global talent as employers face a tight labor market. About 155,000 federal public servants have been on strike since April 19th. While wages are a primary sticking point, the union also wants remote work included in its collective agreement.
This is VOA News.
Thank you for watching. Can you do me a favor? Please leave a comment in the comments section below. That would really help. Thank you, and see you again soon.